Hi everybody, welcome to Teaspoon Retro. I'm your host, Teaspoon, and today I have another video for you all with Foodie Beauty. And it's her birthday live stream. Yes, she's hit the big 4-1. Woo! Oh dear. And she's been MIA for 3 days, roundabouts. Certainly feels like 3 days. And of course, she's not being on a travel visa. No, absolutely not.
Yeah, you know, guys, I've not been on a travel visa. No, I've not been doing a visa hop. What are you all on about? Visa runs? What? What? No visa runs here.
So no visa run, yeah. So obviously we all completely believe that, of course. So here she is anyway, making out like she's been.
I've not been well, folks. I've not been well at all.
Anyway, let's go.
Your birthday twins, Karen? So your birthday's today? Happy birthday to you. Thank you, Lilith Dream.
Yes, here we are picking off old makeup and pretending like we've totally not been anywhere and that we've been laid up in bed too sick to move. Oh, so sad. Oh well, never mind, Foodie? Totally not been on a visa run. Okay, whatever. Foodie's looking rather swollen at the moment, so there's obviously quite a lot of fluid retention happening there. So it doesn't line up with me that she's been ill in bed, because she's really bloated, and that normally happens when she's been eating a lot of foods that contain high levels of sodium.
I look jet lagged. I know I look burnt. Harper Ann?
Yeah, you do look jet lagged. Yeah. Not that I think she's been far enough to go actually on a plane, but she definitely looks like somebody who's been travelling and had a couple of rough nights over in a cheap motel with an uncomfortable bed. That kind of travel weary look to her.
What gift? Nothing! I got some money for my birthday, which is the best thing you can ask for. Money, money, money! Just money from everybody. Husband, family, you know, it's me. Sandra, thank you. Because, I mean, they can't really send me gifts. Go out for B-Day meal? Okay, so Salah wanted to take me out, but I don't feel like it. I don't feel good. I don't feel like going out.
Oh, so Stella wanted to take you out, but you're too sick. Okay. He's not been taking you out for, well, a long time now. He hasn't taken you out on one of your dinner dates. The fact he'd suddenly decide to on your birthday is somewhat unbelievable, really.
My mom still gives me money on every occasion, Blue Pot. Valentine's Day, every occasion. If I was in Canada, she would have made me like a little Valentine's Day basket, Easter basket.
You'd think at this stage now it would kind of be a little bit like the roles reversed, so that Foodie would be the one showering her mom with gifts. If she's still doing sort of Easter baskets for Foodie at 41, it's kind of it's kind of reinforcing this idea that Foodie is immature, somewhat still very much childish, but the only problem with that is the woman is 41 now. I think my parents stopped buying me Easter eggs when I was about 14, something like that. And that was probably later than other people. But for me personally, I just feel like my mum looked after me all through my childhood, and my dad too. You know, they made a lot of sacrifices just so that I could have a great childhood. and I feel very privileged and lucky in that respect. So I feel like now, as I've hit my 40s, that it's my turn to give back.
I mean, I need money, so that's why I get money. No.
Yeah, you guys, I'm absolutely broke. I've got no money. Oh, where's Anime Sucks when you need him with his super chats?
So I just ordered a couple things from Cheesecake Factory that I ordered a soup. I don't know, the baked potato soup or the loaded potato soup. I don't know what like honestly in Kuwait there's something going around. Like I said, like we know a couple people who have gotten a really bad flu to the point where they were like had to go to the hospital.
Yeah, but you and Salah don't really know anybody. That's the problem. And you never go anywhere. So it's kind of a closed environment that you're in. Sort of reminds me a bit of like COVID, and when everybody got told to stay at home, because the idea was that if you remained in a closed environment, you couldn't get the bug and they couldn't spread it around. So how Foodie'S got this mystery illness is anybody's guess, isn't it, really? Unless she's caught it off the cats. Actually, had a thought. Maybe it's all to do with the cat bite. Because she didn't have any antibiotics, because she got out of the hospital, left the hospital without having any treatment, because she was proper pissed off after being stuck in there hours. You know, because Foodie's completely narcissistic like that. It has to be on her. She has to be first in line. And, what about me? You know, kind of attitude. Sorry if that was a bit shrill. So with Foodie, really, that's what I'm getting the sense of, is that obviously she left the hospital, didn't bother getting the treatment because she'd been sent to the wrong department, and she was obviously extremely annoyed and therefore wasn't going to wait any longer, so she left. And then sort of cooked up a completely unbelievable story about how they were going to do a wait and see approach towards giving antibiotics, which a hospital for any sort of animal bite or stray cat bite, things like that, they're never going to adopt a wait and see approach. They'll say, right, you've had a bite from a stray animal, we're just going to give you antibiotics just to make sure that there's no chance of you getting an infection. You have to excuse me, I've not put my teeth in today. Maybe Foodie's getting sick from an animal bite. Just a theory. Maybe she's getting sick from Hero the cat. Or Legend. He does have a couple of names, that wonderful side character that we have for 2025. Hero the cat. Woo.
Sodium, that's okay. I haven't been eating, like honestly. So I haven't been eating much at all, and
Bullshit.
Sorry, I get this reflexive sort of reaction to when I hear utter tripe, utter rubbish, and something that's patently lies. I get this sort of reflexive action in my throat and end up coughing and bullshit. You know, that kind of reaction, really.
oh, Eid. I'm not sure. Like everyone is sick, anyways, or getting over it. And now I'm not feeling good, and it's like a couple days away. And I have to get my house up to because my house has gone to the wayside because I haven't been feeling well. The vacuum is still in the same spot. Baby! Salah took Julia to get her nails trimmed today.
Baby, you're a big caboose.
She always makes a thing of this, doesn't she? Saying that,
Look, you guys, I'm such a responsible pet owner, aren't I? Because Santa takes Julia and gets her claws clipped every couple of weeks. So that means I'm a really, really excellent pet parent. I mean, I know I haven't got her a proper scratching post or anything like that, and no toys or other forms of enrichment. You know, but why do I have to do that? I just give her lots of treats, and that's okay, isn't it? That shows I really, really love her, because I give her lots of treats. Don't need any of the other stuff, do you?
perhaps if Julia had scratching posts and other things, the nails might not get overgrown quite so much. She's supposed to be a younger cat, isn't she? You always said that Sam never had a problem with his claws because he was younger and therefore he was able to work his nails down more effectively than BBJ.
He does a little bit at Lambo, but I mean, come on, I don't know. I know, like, a lot of people are like, men do housework, but no, not all men. Not all men are good at it, okay? Hey, Robin. He makes sure, like, you know, the garbage is taken out and stuff like that. There's no dishes, because, like, I haven't been cooking or eating, really, so... But I
Nothing new there, then.
just, you know, if you're gonna have company, it has to be, like, spotless. You know what I mean. Hey, Sherry.
Oh, come on, Foodie. Everybody knows you've got nobody coming round. I mean, what are they all going to eat off? You've got one serving platter and one prison-issue lunch tray. What have you got apart from that for guests to eat from? Yeah, give it a rest, Foodie.
No, he's not letting it get unkempt. Leave him alone. The frig. Oh, shoot, Minna. Sorry to hear that. Ovarian cysts are very common. I'm sure it's benign. They're very, very common. Hey, Italian. Nice to see you.
So one of Foodie's Beezes has just told Chantal that they found a mass on her ovary, which is obviously a really scary thing to find, and that she's got to have more tests. And that is a really scary thing, and I hope everything goes well for that lady, and that what they find is benign, and that they can do something for her and she'll be okay. Foodie seems very unbothered by this in comparison. It's always kind of a sort of a surface, oh, never mind, it'll be alright. And then move swiftly on to the next thing. And I've always found that level of disingenuous attitude with her, the way she's sort of so superficial with showing any kind of genuine empathy towards anyone. I've always found that frankly disturbing, and shows that really she doesn't care.
You would hate to live with me. I all day run around saying, baby.
No, Foodie, patently the one thing you are not doing is running anywhere screaming, hey babe, at the top of your voice. No, Chantal and run don't go together in the same sentence unless you're talking about having the shit. Try and put it more politely. The squit. But that's the only thing, that's the only time that Foodie and run, or runs, Foodie runs, belongs in the same sentence together. As in, Foodie's got the runs, not that Foodie ran somewhere, because Foodie wouldn't run anywhere. She might pick up a slight canter, I suppose, if there's a Burger King or a KFC in it for her, but apart from that, no.
Well, if you're thinking about weed, no, it's not legal here. And travel?
It's not legal in a lot of places, but that doesn't stop people getting it and taking it, does it? I suspect there are probably very many places where the inhabitants of Kuwait could get their hands on illicit substances just like any other country in the world.
Who travels to a far enough place that you would get jet lag in that short amount of time? I don't think so. The earthquake, I did hear about that. That's crazy. Jeez. By the way, I got like a bunch of cameos, and I just want to let you guys know that I'm going to get around to them, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, she couldn't get round to them before because she was travelling wherever she went and did the border hop to get a visa renewed. So that's why she hasn't got round to cameos yet.
Is Salah going to eat Cheesecake Factory with you? No, he ordered some like Arabic food earlier.
So Salah didn't even want to eat with you on your birthday? In the apartment, just the two of you, there together. It's rather sad, isn't it, really? That even on your birthday, he can't stand to be in your company.
No energy, dizzy.
I'm so dizzy, my head is spinning.
Stomach pains, nausea, upset stomach, diarrhea. Remember the Pepto thing? No, strawberries. It's going to depend how everyone feels and how I feel now. I don't know. But don't worry. If I do something, I will film some of it. Treat yourself to something out. Happy birthday. Oh, thank you, RDGHH. Thank you.
There we go, telegraphing already. The gathering that she was going to be having, all the people that were going to be coming round to the apartment for Eid celebrations now won't be coming round. Because now obviously she's turning around and saying, well, everybody's sick, so I can't do it now, there's no point. So she's laying the groundwork for that.
Banned from Thailand. Hotel bed destruction.
Yeah, well, you did utterly destroy that bed, didn't you? And the sofa. I think that was in there. So I would imagine that's one hotel that you won't be going back to anytime soon. I probably gather they probably wouldn't let you either.
Be a bug last time. No, you're not a bug, Anna. No, whenever. It's okay. Should I answer the door?
Ooh, somebody's at the door. Shh. We must be very, very quiet.
Hold on a minute.
Oh, there's a blue thing there on the floor. Just by the couch, just to the right of her chair. Just noticed it then when she spun the chair round. Is that a duffel bag? Is it a duffel bag, Foodie, that you haven't unpacked yet from your travels? Oh, and there looks like a rumpled washcloth just here. I think it looks like a washcloth. Either that or it's just a rumpled hijab that she's throwing on the sofa because she got annoyed when everybody said it made her it looked like she got her head bandaged up.
What are you doing? What is that past doing? And your sticky bum.
Well, that's a sudden uplifting mood, isn't it? Surprising how food manages to do that with you, Foodie, isn't it? And you get so excited when there's food about.
Happy birthday. I don't even want to eat, honestly, very much.
If you didn't want to eat, why order out in the first place? I mean, who orders out if they don't want to eat?
But I'm craving soup. What is this, or chicken tortilla soup or something? What's this? What's this? Okay, here's the dessert. Oh my gosh. I feel nauseous. This is my birthday cake. Mango, key lime cheesecake.
That really looks like the last thing I would want if I've been sick. I love the flavours of lemon and lime, but it's citrus and it feels very harsh on your stomach sometimes, especially if you've been unwell. It's not the kind of thing you'd really want. Maybe a little bit of warmed up rice pudding would have been more appropriate, Foodie.
Okay, so we have loaded baked potato soup for my birthday meal because I don't feel too good. Whoa, do you think this will hurt my stomach? Why is my chat not updating? Where's the potatoes? Potatoes, bacon. I sound much happier?
Yeah, you do. Very observant. Very noticeable since the food's arrived, although you're trying to make out that you don't actually want it, but you obviously do. That soup looks very creamy. Again, it's not really the sort of soup to have if you're recovering from an illness, especially a stomach bug.
No, I don't like flowers. He used to get me flowers, but they just die in record time.
Yeah, you have to do something called water them, Foodie. That's probably why flowers die in record time. You have to actually put them in water to keep them alive. Sorry, am I being extra snarky today?
The soup is delicious. I think I'm just gonna live.
You have sort of soup on your face. I wonder if she's trying to tempt Anime Sucks in.
Anime Sucks, look at me eating this soup, all seductive like. Do you like that, Anime Sucks? Send me lots of super chats, 'cause it's my birthday, innit? And you've got to do that for me. If you don't, I'll be really upset. Blooming Salah blocking you in the chat. I don't know. Absolutely ridiculous. Just come in under another name or something, yeah? Yeah, just create another account. It's easy, I've done it loads of times, yeah. I've got about 475 sock accounts, so it's easy. Just do that and just pop in, yeah, love?
Sorry, yeah, the earthquake did, like, I hope everyone's okay.
Have you not been looking at the news, Foodie? Couldn't have possibly missed it in the news. It's been the top news item around a lot of countries, I would imagine. Certainly here in the UK on the BBC website, it was the top news item, and it's absolutely terrible. Over 1,000 people now, they say, have lost their lives to this earthquake. So, no, Foodie, everyone is not okay.
Jackie, go to India with a stomach bug? That's a long trip for a few days. Like a day. I'm gone a day. And people are like, have a nice visa run. Sit and spin.
At least we can, Foodie. You can't sit and spin. You just sit and get stuck.
Even if I did travel, it wouldn't be to Thailand anytime soon.
Oh, Foodie. Yeah, I can understand that you don't want to go to Thailand now, because you can't get weed there legally now, can you? No, so it's kind of lost its appeal.
Well, that's what I mean, Strawberries. Like, even if I did, like, it's not like, if I'm not online and I'm not telling you I'm going anywhere, it's not your business. Anyway, listen, the movies I watched. Okay, so I was getting nostalgic for, like,
Strawberries and Cream in the chat says, even if you did travel, they are jealous. Strawberries and Cream? No, we're not. Absolutely not. Not even a little bit. Not in the slightest.
like old Stephen King, like made for TV movies. So I watched The Langoliers. Do you remember that movie? Thanks, Newbie Realm. Yeah, be like, what the hell? You have every book. The made for TV movies, a lot of them are horrible, but there's something about like the campiness that's comforting. Tommy Knockers. I haven't watched that one yet, but that's a good idea. Desperation is a really good one.
Yes, I've seen the Tommy Knockers movie. It's got Jimmy Smits in it. He played Bail Organa, Leia's adoptive father in Star Wars. He was pretty good in that, actually. I've seen him in a few other things, West Wing. He was in Sons of Anarchy. Don't know if anybody's seen that. That's pretty good. He was good in that as well. So yeah, he's a really, really pretty talented guy. The movie itself, I've seen it. I've read the Tommyknockers book by Stephen King. Stephen King, I think himself, has commented that the Tommyknockers was a book that he wrote when he was at the height of his addictions that he was battling. And it sort of comes out through the pages. You can definitely tell. It's one of the probably most polarising books he's written. There are some people who think it's absolutely fine, and then there's other people who think it's absolutely terrible. It was the third Stephen King book I read, so I found it pretty good, to be honest. Sorry, gone off on a tangent there. Sorry, folks. Let's get back to Foodie. Sorry, Foodie, you were saying.
Good to see you. Desperation is about, like, it's a town called Desperation, and there's like this weird sheriff that's like a out of this world, like, dimension creature. I don't know. It's hard to explain. Like, there's so many layers to it. But there's Desperation, and then the follow-up book to that, The Regulators, is one of the best books too. Thank you, Tracy.
Yeah, I wasn't keen on Desperation at all. Yeah, I got Desperation for Christmas one year. I wasn't over keen on it. I tend not to be over keen on anything where it involves bad things happening to animals. I'm very sensitive like that. So, and in the practically opening pages, you do get that scene where something awful has happened to a pet dog. And so that put me off it straight away.
Yeah, I love Stephen. He's probably one of my favorites.
Yeah, Stephen King's one of my favourite authors too. I just did a video review of the first book of his I ever read, Needful Things. Don't know if anybody's caught that or is interested. If you are, there it is. It's up on the channel. Sorry for that quick plug. Amazing author, because he churns out books so regularly, and it's, a long time ago he'd made enough money from writing that he never had to put pen to paper ever again if he didn't want to, but he does, and he churns out these books with such regularity. And he's got this brilliant work ethic. I think he said something like he'll do 6 pages a day, every day. I think George R.R. Martin is very much sort of jealous of Stephen King's fabulous imagination and the fact that he makes the art of writing look easy. I mean, it isn't easy, but he certainly sort of gives the impression that it is, because he's got such an effortless way of writing and of coming up with ideas. And George R.R. Martin, of course, is struggling so much to finish this Song of Ice and Fire. And I really hope he gets around to finishing it, because, like most people, when you get invested in a story, you've got to see how it ends. And I can only hope that any book version of the closing novels of A Song of Ice and Fire, we can only hope that they give us a better ending than the TV series did. Because, my God, that was absolutely shite.
No puking. There it is. Forever scarred. Enid Blyton? I'm alright, I guess.
Enid Blyton was one of my favourite authors growing up. As a child, I read a lot of the famous 5 books featuring the adventures of George and Julian, Dick and Timmy. Yeah. I think a lot of people sort of chortled over the fact that another one of the characters in it was called Aunt Fanny, which was a pretty popular name back then, but sort of now people tend to view slightly differently and sort of have a little giggle over it. But yeah, their adventures were always good, and I think if you grow up reading a certain author, it tends to have a certain special resonance with you that you retain as you get older. So, like J.K. Rowling, a lot of people who grew up reading the Harry Potter books have obviously become and remained fans as they've got older. Because I think that's what tends to happen.
I'm on drugs. I loved Enid Blyton as a kid. Never heard of it. Thanks, Share Bear. This soup is not worth $8 or $9.
I can't believe, because I mean, Chantal is what, 3 years younger than me, and says she's never heard of Enid Blyton. In the UK, in the schools, she was a very big feature of our libraries. I mean, that's where we got started with Enid Blyton, was in the school library. So yeah, you know, but you'd have thought, being only, like I say, a couple of years younger, she hasn't heard of Enid Blyton. It's a bit strange. Okay, possible, I suppose. It might be something entirely different in Canada and the United States, other countries. And not everybody, of course, likes Enid Blyton. I know she's come certainly in recent years, for a lot of stick for her style of writing and the plot points which seem to use certain racial stereotypes. But the one thing I also, or always, found progressive within the Enid Blyton books, the famous 5, is of course you had the character of George. Now, George was actually a girl called Georgina, but she was a tomboy, very much a tomboy. Her hair was cut short, and she insisted on being called George. So that was something really quite different, and I sort of related to George quite a bit in the famous 5, because I was not one for dresses and things like that. As a kid growing up, I just wanted to be tumbling around in the dirt, in jeans. You know, I didn't want to be wearing skirts or pretty dresses and things like that. I loved being sort of running around, mud pies, all that sort of nonsense. So I was very much a tomboy growing up. So George had a certain significance for me, because I thought, oh yeah, George is my kind of girl, you know. You know, books bring back certain memories, and obviously somebody just mentioning Enid Blyton in Chantal's chat really sort of just brought back some really strong and rather lovely memories of reading those books as a kid.
I'll never get over it. I saw a dead cat once here in the parking lot. A small one. And I randomly just like, I can't handle that stuff, man. I feel so bad. That's why I gotta get out. I want to really try to just, I don't know what else I can do. I mean, I try to feed them, but...
Chipper. Or in a bin bag. Personally, that doesn't... I would never think of something like that. You know, you've got a beloved family pet. The thought of losing them is almost intolerable. You know, you just can't. You don't want to think about it. You know it's going to happen one day, but you just don't want to think about it, and you cherish the time that you have with them. You certainly don't make off-colour jokes about shoving them through a wood chipper, so that's why I tend to sort of think when Foodie goes, oh yeah, I felt really bad when I saw this. It doesn't sit well with me, and I don't tend to believe it, because Chantal never tends to feel empathy for anything or anyone besides herself. So I seriously can't see her feeling sorry for the cats. I mean, she's only feeding the cats at the moment in Kuwait because it's content. And that's the only reason. I don't think she does it from a genuinely caring standpoint. I think it's just that she's got content then, something that she can put up on her channel and monetize and make money from it.
I saw a dead camel too on the side of the road once. That was crazy. But you know, like in Canada, sometimes you see dead deer. I guess here their version of deer is camel. Maybe it got hit by a car. I don't know. It was on the side of the road. What did Salah do to make you feel special? Well, I would say, but then, you know.
Oh, good grief, Foodie. Whatever you're alluding to, Foodie, yeah, please don't, yeah? I shouldn't think it's especially pious for you to allude to such private matters between a man and wife. You know, this is all supposing in the first place that anything happened like this, and it really didn't. Maybe Foodie had to give him $9,000. And then he might have said, okay, I do it. You know, but basically I think, please Foodie, you're making us all feel rather ick.
You know, I'm very smart.
Computer says no.
Well, not very, but I'm smart. I know why people ask these questions all the time.
I think I can smell shite.
What did your husband get you? What did these people get you? What did he get? Because I know they're going to judge it and judge his love for me based on the size of the gift he got me for my birthday.
No, to do that, Foodie, we'd have to believe there was actually a relationship in the first place, and we don't, frankly, believe there is one of any sort. You have zero chemistry, so no, we wouldn't. It's just generally curious, and it's your Beezes asking you, so they want to know. They're just curious. Curious is a normal human emotion.
You got me $9,000, okay? Just like I gave him at the beginning of our relationship to buy his love. Okay, thank you.
Sure, Jan.
When I do feel better, I definitely... Hi, babe! Thanks for the $9,000 for my birthday. $9,000.
Way to make the lie even more obvious, Foodie. Subtle. As a sledgehammer to the nether regions.
My husband hasn't gotten me crap in years. Who cares?
Oh no. Salah's in the chat and just said, babe, let me know when you're ready for me to play birthday song for you. We'll never be ready. How's that? Just don't. We don't want you to play the happy birthday song. We're quite fine. Do it when you're offline with Foodie, yeah? So play it then for her. Don't subject us all to it now.
Let me know when you're ready to play a happy birthday song for you. Okay, sweet love.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No!
The happy birthday song, Axel F style. Hot. Maybe I should try one more bite of the cake. I feel like it's my birthday. I need to have birthday cake. Please do impressions of Andrew Tate. I haven't watched enough. Like, I don't remember his mannerisms. He thinks he's cool. That's all I know. Thanks, Gracie. So the crust is a macaroon crust. And it's key lime mango.
Well, considering you were feeling sick, you seem to be managing to eat that cake quite easily.
Okay, hold on, guys. I'm gonna go get my thing.
The fact that she turns the camera around at this point and mutes it might be covering for the fact that he's knocking on the apartment door and she's just gone to let him in. So there we are. Magically, the one doorway is open and she's returned to the screen. This is the point where Salah has entered the apartment. Certainly wasn't there earlier. I know they've tried to sort of create this sort of idea that he is there because his man cave door is open, and I think that's the narrative she's trying to create, to sort of say, well, Salah was in there before earlier, but we just didn't see him until this point.
Happy birthday, baby. So now I'm 51 now.
Yep.
Nice.
Your age.
My twin. My soulmate.
Cute, Yanni.
Kailangan ko.
What's that mean?
Kasing, no. Kasing, no.
Oh.
No! God, please, no! No!
Brace yourselves, guys.
You know what? This is bullshit.
Time to sing it to me.
Play and sing?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh,
Salah! Salah! I think, you know, Salah, I wanted you to play Happy Birthday for me and sing it, and you didn't. And that's just not on. I won't have it, okay? You know, this pretend relationship that we've got. You should at least sing to me as well. Serenade me. You know, like in The Lady and the Tramp. Yeah.
oh, please. I loved Lady and the Tramp, and well, I still do. But Foodie did her best to ruin that memory by pushing a meatball across a plate with her nose. Ugh. And now Salah's subjecting us to Happy Birthday. But it's not being done the way Chantal wants it done. So Salah, do better. Okay? Rubbish husband. Yeah? There are expectations of you. It's got to be done in a certain way. All the Beezes are watching. All us reactors are watching.
Green onion choking.
Let me try.
You can do it. There's nothing to it. Thanks, White Knight.
I can feel the animosity growing in her. It's like kind of...
Salah! Salah! I told you I want it done a certain way. And you're going to do it a certain way. If you want me to continue giving you money, yeah, you've got to do what I say. And things in the way I want them done. Otherwise, no more money for you, poop boy.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Chantal. Ah!
What?
Oh. When I sing and play, I get confused.
Oh.
Excuse me one moment while I get a hold of myself. Hang on.
5 minutes later.
Okay, I'm back. He forgot her name. Oh dear, Chantal, how did your handsomest husband forget your name? Oh dear.
Perfect. Thanks, Maxine. Hi, Nina.
Salah, you've got one more chance here, yeah? Or she's going to kick your knackers up in the air.
Okay, again.
Okay, babe.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Oh, that's okay, babe. Thanks, babe. Thank you, sweet love.
Still fluffed it even on the third attempt. Oh dear. Supposed to be, you know, an avid keyboard player, but can't even play Happy Birthday. And I think most people could play Happy Birthday. Blimey. She doesn't ask for much, does she? Eh, Sana? She doesn't ask for much. All she asks is that you actually manage to play Happy Birthday and remember her name when you're singing it. That's all. That's golden, that is. That's golden. What a beautiful relationship you both have. Such a loving, deep connection that you kind of forget each other's names. Salah's getting rather forgetful lately. You know, it's like he's spending less and less time with her, so he's kind of racking his brain. What little brain he's got, and going, oh, what is the name of this lady again that I'm conning? Oh, I forget. It's funny. It's funny, he can't even remember her name. I would imagine the last thing Salah wants to do, being the ladies' man that he is accidentally call Foodie by the wrong name. So, hence why he just sang Happy Birthday to you without saying Chantal's name, because he didn't want to risk accidentally saying the wrong name, because he's probably talking to several women at this point regularly, so, and that's why he always just uses babe, because it's generic, isn't it? Right, babe? No fear of you messing up that one, is there? If you just call all of the women you're talking to Salah babe, then you ain't gonna mess anybody's names up or confuse them with somebody else.
Birthday.
Oh shit. Crazy frog. Buckle up, everyone.
Axel F. birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Chantal. Happy birthday to you.
Shukran, Habibi.
That sort of grin, in his direction, said, "Good,
You finally got it right. Finally, Salah. Salah, listen to me, yeah? Finally, after 4 attempts, you finally get it right and remember my name. You reactors are going to be all over this. You idiot. I'm going to have serious words with you after when the cameras stop rolling, buddy."
Mystery vegetable.
And your special song.
Thanks, babe.
You deserve it, baby.
Thanks, Tinkerbell screenshot. Thank you, White Knight.
Thanks all. Thank you all.
Yeah, birthday gift bags of the elevator emergency snacks. My brain brought a whole bag. You never know you're gonna get stuck.
Please, crazy folk, yeah, saying.
There you go.
Lasagna? Should be.
Yep. My stomach hurts. Kaylee. You play, I'm just getting water.
So you can see that that blue bag. Pause is in the way at the moment. The pause bar is in the way at the moment, but just down here, just by where the settings button is, when I take it off pause, you can see there's like a blue duffel bag or backpack of some description. So let me just take it off pause and see what you guys think. Do you think it's a duffel bag or something else? It's quite interesting, isn't it? Oh, how wonderful of you, Chantal. Yep, just wipe your nose on the back of your hand. Oh, good grief. No home training whatsoever. Shmee, you've got a lot to answer for. Yep, just wipe your nose on your abaya as well.
What is this? Wow. Break it down. Good job. Oh, thank you. Were my dance moves making you laugh? Thank you, Amanda, so much. It's funny when you do the floss.
Look, I was watching you and playing.
Thanks, Greek Freak. I slept all day, Nina. Oh, what fun it is to ride when the is say. Stop looking at my mess here. It's a keyboard playing. With your Missy Prissy Maxie. Let's go. Thank you, Carefree. Oh, what fun it is to ride one horse open sleigh. Hey! Amanda. Thank you, Vanessa. You're funny. Where's the cat?
Happy birthday, cutie pie.
Thanks, sweet handsome man.
The cat's done a runner, and I wouldn't blame her if she had.
Thanks, Tammy. I don't think eating a gallon of loaded baked potato soup is a very wise idea. No, not buttered popcorn. Hey, clear focus. Someone just yelled at us.
No.
But first, let's see it again in super slow motion.
Hey, clear focus. Someone just yelled at us.
No.
Shut up, just shut up, shut up, shut up, just shut up, shut up.
Yeah, it's probably your neighbours who are absolutely sick to death of you, blooming playing music full blast and screaming and laughing like a couple of lunatics. So, yeah, it certainly sounds like somebody shouting, "Shut up!" Which you can't blame them, can you? I gather it's getting quite late at night in Kuwait when this occurs. And if you're trying to put little ones down to bed and you've got two lunatics next door who've just escaped from the asylum screaming and playing music full blast, you can't get your little ones down to sleep. So it must be a nightmare for their neighbours. And be careful, Chantal. The last thing you want to attract is complaints to the management about your noisy keyboard antics.
Cook dinner for you. I don't want to eat what he's gonna cook. I'm joking, babe. Fried eggs are us.
I expect the feeling's entirely mutual. I don't think Sarah has ever eaten anything you've cooked either. Not for one moment. Do I believe that?
I can use the air fryer. Chicken nuggets and fried eggs for yes.
Chicken strips also and french fries.
Chicken strips and french fries.
And wedges.
Wedges. Your dreams are weird. That's wild. I know.
Simmer down, guys. They're going to yell at you again. And they could be drafting a letter of complaint to the custodian of the building, saying about the amount of noise that you're making. I don't think you want to draw attention to yourselves there, really.
Come see Mom, I said.
I got from Cheesecake Factory a loaded baked potato soup, which was really good. And then...
Do you think like you care? Ah, you just remove it if you filter.
Okay, I'm removing the filter. Ah!
What?
My skin is grainy.
Yikes. And come on, Chantal, you've still got filters on at the moment. You've taken some of the filters off, but not all of them. So what we're still seeing is a filtered image of yourself.
Thanks, guys. You don't see a difference? Okay,
There's no differences.
pay close attention. Yes, it smooths it. Watch, okay. Off. On. See? Off. On.
Like 1% difference. Who cares?
Thanks, Deirdre. Thanks, guys. No wrinkles yet. Has texture. I don't have a slimming filter. There's no slimming filter on the YouTube Live. You can put like...
Bullshit. There is. We know there is. And shall I tell you how we know there is, Chantal? Look at your TV in the background. It's like a square rather than a rectangle.
Whenever you're filming video on the Samsung, but I never put the slimmer on. I just put the smoothing on usually.
I think I can smell shite.
I think if anything, like, I feel like less, like, maybe lost a little bit because I haven't been eating, like, because I haven't felt well. I've been sick.
Sure, Jan.
When we got her, they said Shirazi, which is like a Persian, right? But when she's like, don't forget, she's only 2. So she's still growing. And, like for Sam, for example, when we first got him, like he was long hair, but not very long. And as he grew older, his hair got bushier. That's what's happening to her. So I wonder if she's going to be a big fluff ball.
No, the reason that she's looking so fluffy, as you put it, is because you're not brushing her. She's clearly got mats. It's clear to anybody with functioning eyes that she's got matted fur. So because I don't have a cat, I just quickly googled cats and at what age they reach their adult size, and it says between 12 and 18 months of age, but can vary by both sex and breed. But female cats are normally done by 10 to 12 months of age. In either case, by 18 months of age, they've sort of reached their full size, their adult size. So Julia at 2 years of age shouldn't be growing still. So I feel like this is Chantal again trying to mess with the timeline.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're so cute, baby.
Right, guys, I think this is where we're going to leave it because I don't think we need to hear another rendition of Crazy Frog. In fact, I never want to hear Crazy Frog ever again in my life. Ever. Okay? But thank you ever so much, guys, for coming along and listening to me waffle on. And boy, did I waffle on today. So I apologise for all of that, for the horror talk, Stephen King. If you guys aren't into that, I apologise. But there we are. So Chantal's 41st birthday, Beeze, comes to a close. Salah's probably got to get back to the Red Room, so there we are. But thank you again, guys, for listening to me waffle on so much today. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much. If you liked this stream, give it this video. If you liked this video, give it a like, please. And if you want to see more videos like this, or if you want to hear me waffle on more about Stephen King, check out the other videos on the channel, and hit subscribe to get notified of any more when they pop up. So thanks again, guys. See you soon. Bye.